Good evening, Bharat.
Yeah, good evening. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Shruti.
Shruti.
Good evening, Bharat. Good evening, Pinaki ji.
How's life? What's happening?
I am coming back from your Noida and Kasna. Just entered the house.
Okay, maybe you just passed by my house.
Where?
Did you pass by Golden Eye?
I don't know. I went to Sector 63 in
Mm-hmm.
the morning. Then from there, I went to Kasna. Then from Kasna, I came by that KMA, KMP, that flyover. I came from that route today. So it was very fast to reach from Kasna to Gurgaon.
Okay, you followed some other route then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. So, did you do your well score? I shared the link.
Yeah,
Uh,
just now I thought I'll do it maybe just now. Wait, I'll do
I
it
saw
only.
it quite late, so was doing
I just saw it
looking.
now.
Okay, so what
Mm.
you can do it and we can work on it tomorrow. We will talk on it tomorrow. This well score is very
Sure.
amazing and we'll share together. So, I'll share my well score, you share your well score, and it's amazing actually. So, I could see that the only one area where I'm perfectly strong right now is on the mental side. So mental wealth, I'm at 75%. So in other areas, it's some of them is close to 50%. Some of them are below 50%. I think none of them are below 50%. But anyway, we'll discuss it tomorrow. so
Sure.
so let's go ahead with tonight's discussion. So who'll start?
Bharat.
Shruti. Yeah, Shruti. We'll start with Shruti only.
Okay, toss करें.
Okay, so as we are discussing about social wealth, physical wealth, mental wealth, okay, so I would say like the first thing we were discussing was having a work-life balance. Okay, so today when I went to Noida and Kasna, I didn't think that I'll come to my house on time and I'll be able to attend the session. Okay, but yes, had set in my priorities right that I will leave before 5 so that I can arrive well on time to attend this session. So I would say so I have been able to manage my work and my time effectively. So that is one thing. Secondly, physical wealth. Yes, there is a lot more that needs to be done. I'm still not regular with my workouts, and even Saurabh Bothra yoga, I need to be regular there. That is one area where I'm lacking. Coming to mental wealth, I will say I am taking out a lot of time to read these days. I'm watching Joe Dispenza's videos, at least one video every day. Okay, I'm trying to do meditation and those things. So mentally, I would say I'm feeling good. I don't know whether I am progressing there or not, but every day, in spite of working for long and traveling so much of distance today, 250 kilometers, still I am not tired. Like I feel, yeah, okay, still I can work for 2, 3 hours more.
Wow, that's great.
And coming to social wealth, yeah, I think that is also one more area that needs some improvement. Uh, but still, yes, I am able to take out times for my friends and my family, whoever needs any guidance or anything. So I think mainly physical health, physical wealth is one area wherein I need a lot of improvement.
Good, excellent. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Bharat.
over to
So, God's envious. Huh? Why? Yes, because we are mortal. Any day, any time of our life could be last day, last minute of our life. So we'll be never be lovelier more than we are now. And we will be here, never be again in this life. So in Roman Empire, the military heroes, they were just honored and they were paraded in a gold chariot when they have some victory over their opponents. and they were honored, and they were so they were the heroes were very much having pride. Oh, we are so much so thing, and they feel they're untouchable, they're immortal kind of thing they have in their mind. So what the Romans did, they put one man behind that the warrior. His job is only to say repeatedly, "Memento mori." Memento mori means you are immortal, you are mortal, you are going to die one day. That is what his job is to do. After some time, he will repeat it only. So Memento Mori is a calendar they are using, where it's a 52 columns and 80 rows are there. 52 columns, column for 1 week of the year, and 1 row is 1 year. So they consider the 80 years would be your average age of a human being. So they are taking as 80 as rows and 52 as a. So that Memento Mori calendar reminds me of a story of Thousand Marbles, on which I have made a YouTube video on YouTube also. That is story quite emphasize the importance of all types of health also. It is a story of a business executive who was very much engrossed in his business and work. He was working 24/7, 365 days. Even on Sunday, he was also working. So while he was working on one Sunday, he was listening to a radio. And in the radio, another successful businessman was telling his story. Okay, now, when I was 55 years of age, then I was very much engrossed in my work. Not, I was ignoring my physical health. I was ignoring my friends and family. I was fully focused on my work only. But when I was 55 years of age, then I realized कि how many years of life I have now. If I consider one Sunday, then if I consider 75 years of age, then I will have more 20, means maybe thousands Sunday to live with my family and friends to take care of my health. And from that day, he changed. What he did, he brought 1,000 marbles. For every weekend, he will take out one marble, and when he will work on his physical health, he will associate with his family and friend, have celebration of dinners and get-togethers. And every time he put out a marble, he will put a cheat in a happiness jar. Okay, this is the moment I spent with my family. So by going while this, today I am 75 years old. I am throwing out the last marble of my life, and I have no regrets so far. I was for my life. I have lived my life fully, and probably because I have lived fully, God has granted me some extra years of life as a bonus. And my happiness jar is not full with all memories of what time I spent with my family and friends, and the physical health which I have taken care of. So that reminded the business, like, oh, this is my life story only. I'm also living life like this only. So I need to change immediately. And he then changed his course of life. And he also brought those 1,000 marbles, and he started living, working on his physical health, social wealth, and along with that, he will obviously he will get the financial wealth also and the time wealth. He has prioritized his time for the things which matters to him, his family and his friends and his health. So that is a perfect reminder for us to have a focus on all five types of health instead of just focusing on financial wealth. So that was a wonderful connection I could get with the story with that Memento Mori calendar. So where we can also think of buying 1,000 marbles and the making a happiness jar. So that's it. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful, wonderful. Yes, Rajeshwari. So what's your story for tonight?
Hello, everyone. I was reading the book. There, I read about anti goals. So, as we are always chasing our goals, what we want to achieve, while looking towards my goal, I must be aware what are the things I must not be doing. So in this book, Sahil Bloom has explained about the anti goals. Means what are the things you should not be doing so that you can reach your goal, your final destination very easily. So that idea I like, as I am working on my goals. So I must be aware what I should not do, which will distract me. So it's really a marvelous point. So that's all from my side today.
So did you do anything consciously today on this, on anti goals? Any
Yes.
conscious?
Uh, for me, as I'm focused on making my presence on the social media platform, so I'm coming out from the groups which is not essential. I'm not reading that post which is not essential for me, and I'm keeping track of my time, how much I have to sleep, when I have to get up, and I'm taking care of my physical body also. That if I'm feeling exhausted, I must take care of my mental health also. I sit and relax. I was listening your song and imagining wealth is God is pouring the wealth. Me and my husband is dancing on the beach. That is my desire that I love. So I was playing in the snow with my kids while imagining the money and that song. It was very sweet song.
Awesome, 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 awesome.
Awesome, awesome,
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Good
Varalji.
to see you, Devashri, for the first time in this wonderful evening.
Hi,
So,
Pinaki. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Pinaki.
Good
Knowing
evening.
my, good evening. Knowing my situation as and when I get to, sorry, I'm not very regular. Even you must have observed, I just take a sneak peek into a session and then probably something comes up and I have to go back. But I wish to be a part of the conversation and wish to stay in touch with
okay,
people from different backgrounds.
so
So
let me brief you what we are doing here, and I will strongly
please,
recommend you
please.
that you be here with
Yes,
us
yes.
every day from Monday to Friday between 7:30 and 7:50.
I will definitely try my best. Thanks,
Just
Pinaki.
don't try your best, Debbie, just be there. See, what we are doing
Thank-
is this is the book that we are reading,
Okay.
and we are reading at our own pace.
Uh-huh.
Now, what we are doing is, as we are reading the book, we are just picking
Okay.
up one concept from that book, and then
Yes.
we are living that. So
Okay.
what Rajeshwari was sharing, what Bharat was sharing, is all about something. They picked up one point from there, then they live that uh, point throughout the day. Sometime in the day, maybe somebody for 20 minutes, somebody for throughout the day, but consciously living that moment exactly the way it is being said in the book.
Implementing it in day-to-day
Implementing it.
life.
Yeah, you are picking up something from there, you are implementing it in your day-to-day life, and they're coming back and sharing the story with us here. So you're only sharing your experience.
Okay, so wealth here does not mean money only.
No, wealth
There are
here means many things.
5 types of
I was
wealth are there.
wondering. Yeah. So I was wondering. I saw the cover of the book and then I was wondering. I was trying to relate the stories. So
Yeah,
okay,
so you
I
start
got the
reading the
point.
book, start reading from the first page itself, and start sharing your experiences with us every day from Monday to Friday. Okay, experience
Okay.
sharing will be for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, what I'm doing, I am using your experiences. I'm taking those recordings and I'm sharing the recordings with you so that you can listen to your own recordings and you discover how
Yes.
you talk, how you relate to certain things, what were your emotions when you are saying those things. And then I'm
Yes.
creating a story out of it using artificial intelligence. So
Okay.
I'm using AI tools to create a story out of it, which is a small, short
Uh-huh.
2 minute story. And that is a story that I'm sharing in the group.
Okay.
And the opportunity for you is to relate to that story. That is this what you wanted to say if you had been given an opportunity to talk about it.
Okay.
And I'm improving on my own listening skills based on this. Like when I'm listening to this story, I know I'm just figuring out what kind of emotions are attached to whatever they are sharing. Accordingly, when I'm giving the prompts to AI, like I'm primarily using ChatGPT with some other GPT tools as well.
Correct. Uh-huh.
And then I'm coming up the final version of the story
Okay.
and I'm sharing it in the group. So what is happening that Debbie, you will start examining that how you are actually telling your stories throughout your life. And now how you can polish your skills and eventually you can start a blog of your own. Just a simple LinkedIn page will also do. And over the period, you will become someone, say over a period of 5 months, 6 months, you might be having a lot of stories which you can compile together and come out with a book for yourself.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
that is the whole intention with which I am working. So it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
big
very
opportunity for you. It's a
different,
very big opportunity for
it's a very different concept that you're working
you.
on. I can understand. Only maybe when I do it, when I do an activity or exercises, when I'll understand it better. But I don't have the book, so
It's there. The PDF file is already there. You can,
Yeah,
okay,
PDF
okay.
file is there in the group.
it's there in the group.
Great, great, great. So yeah, yeah. Let me just allow me to go through it at least,
Yeah.
and then maybe if I have any queries or doubts, I will touch base with you.
Yeah. Sure. Anytime.
Thank you.
All right, good. So, so what I did something is very amazing, like as I was reading this book, I was focusing on all types of wealth, and some innovative idea came to my mind, and this idea is all about that. I actually asked myself that why I started this whole new way of reading this book altogether. Like why even if this thought came to my mind that instead of reading the book, why let us leave the book. So I actually asked myself what prompted me to come out with this idea. So I discovered that probably this is one platform that we are creating. If it works the way I'm visualizing it, that we are actually creating a system for us where we are just observing, and it's like a clear conscious connection with self and observing that how much we are aligned with our own 5 types of wealth. It's just a kind of review that throughout the day how much I have done, what I have done, and how much I'm aligned with these 5 types of wealth. And these 5 types of wealth are the parameters using which at least I can tell myself that how much my life is worth it or how much my day is worth it. So with that intention, I shared this idea of doing this homework, doing this assignment of this worksheet, which I shared in the link. So which is it's called Wealth Score Quiz. So I shared that link. That you do that Wealth Score Quiz. If you haven't done it yet, let us do it tomorrow. And before we join the session tomorrow, you come with that with the score of your quiz, and then share whatever is going on in your mind and what are the areas you can see for yourself to improve yourself. I started looking at those areas that okay, this is possible, this is possible, this is possible, this is possible. The best thing is that by knowingly or unknowingly, we are becoming each other's accountability partners. I could see that is happening in this small group. And if this works, if this works, many things can happen. Many things can happen. We can actually bring a lot of transformation, not only for us, but for people in our life, people who matter to us most. We can actually do that. What I learned from while I was attempting this wealth score quiz was how to write or how to make a book popular without even talking about it. See, what Sahil did is he created a revolution out of one book. This is it's not just a book. It looks like a book. It's not like a book. It's actually a whole institution. It's a whole institution. It is not a joke that within 2 years' time, this book has uh, touched the New York bestseller list, and it is still continuing at number 2 for almost 11 weeks now. So what he did, he created an institution out of it. Many of you are part of his mailing list. Mails are coming to you. Every day he is sharing something. And in all his sharings, he is inviting one thing, that you come and you buy my book. Even when I was doing this personalized chart, it is giving me all the reports, all the results, and then at the end it says, buy the book. Awareness is nothing. Without action, it's nothing. Awareness is nothing without action. It's time to act. And this is the message that he is just flooding the internet with. If you look at all the social media that he is using, he's talking about one thing. Live it. Don't just read the book. And at least he has created one option for you to check your score. This score is something which will keep you glued to your own life. You won't feel like you are reading a book or you are basically living a book. You will actually feel like you are living your life, and you are at least giving some time to yourself. Some time to yourself. So I discovered that this is a beautiful way to make you yourself popular. A very powerful way to make yourself popular and engaging with people. So that is my learning, my takeaway from today's activity. And agar kuch karna hai, if you really want to do something, use social media like anything. That is the best place to connect. I discovered one more thing. I have little more time. I discovered one more thing, which is another activity that I'm doing. Like as Rajeshwari was sharing, she's living groups. Even I'm also living groups. At some point of time, I was having this idea in my head that I should be in all these groups so that people should know me. And as they know me, chances are there that they will start and join my training programs. What I discovered over last 2 to 3 weeks, I would say precisely 2 weeks, ever since we started reading this book, 2.5 weeks, the groups where I am in, from those groups, whoever is supposed to come and take trainings from me, they have already come. Most of the others who are there in the group, they are only there for freebies. They are not there to invest in themselves in terms of money. They are there to invest in themselves in terms of time. And I don't know what they're doing after that. Because when I also did that, the same activity, invested my time. And I actually started asking myself what I got out of my investment in time or in these groups. And then once again, I resonated myself with one of my favorite quotes, which made Tony Robbins, is Jim Rohn told him. Because when Tony Robbins didn't have the money to take his training, Jim Rohn told him one thing. He just said that you are the average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. So you don't have money right now just because of that. Change your association. So I also discovered that if I consider each of these groups as one entity, you know what I mean to say. I'm average of those five groups where I spend most of my time. At least as far as WhatsApp is concerned. So if I want to improve myself, my only option is to change the groups. So what I started doing, I was doing anyway earlier also, but now I've started doing it with full conscious awareness. I have started consciously joining those 99 rupees, 199 rupees courses. As a result, what is happening? All these courses, all these trainings that they have, all of them have at least one WhatsApp group. I'm investing my money is only to get into that group so that I have new set of audience. I'm observing who are those people who are active in those groups. I'm picking them one by one, connecting with them. And let me tell you honestly, over last 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I got 3 one-on-one customers for me. One of them is a coach, is a trainer. And in every one-on-one training, I charge 10,000 rupees for 5 sessions. So I discovered that yes, it's possible. The only thing is that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's what Wayne Dyer said 35 years ago. It's the same time, almost 35 years ago, Jim Rohn said the same thing. You are the average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. So I must say a big thank to Sahil Bloom for this book. That had I not been reading the first few chapters, probably I may not be thinking in these terms. The way I started thinking and acting upon it. Acting upon is the most important one, not just the thinking part. Thinking we are doing anyway. We are reading, we are thinking, we are reading, we are thinking. It's not about thinking, it's just about just do it. So that's all from my side for tonight's sharing. And so Debbie, you got some idea, right? What we are talking about?
Yes, Pinaki. No, actually, when I go through, so if you could tell me when I open the PDF, I should just start reading it serially. I mean, or
Yes.
do you want me to get onto some page or some, directly onto some
You
uh,
start with the prologue.
activity?
You start
Sorry.
with the prologue. Start with the first page, first check, first thing. That's it.
So just to get an idea, or
Yeah. Just
uh,
start with the first
any
page. Just start it
any
as the
particular
book is.
any particular activity which has been mentioned in the book which you would want me to pick
This
up
activity
and
you must
do it
do. This
first?
activity you must do, which I shared in the group. That link, which I just also shared with you. This well score quiz.
Yeah. So fine,
The
fine.
well score quiz.
Well spoke.
Start
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
them.
Fine. So I'll go through it. So then once I go through it, I think I will get a better idea.
Yes. And you start with prologue. The first chapter is prologue. You
Fair
start
enough.
from.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Let's disperse. Thank you so much
So,
for joining.
hello. Next
Yes.
2 day I won't be there as I'm going to Bombay for a social function. So I will join now in on Monday. So I'll miss those 2 days. We'll meet on Monday again.
Okay. Let's do the photo shoot. I
Yeah.
think we lost. We forgot it. Okay. Here we go. So everybody on camera, quickly. Quickly. Yeah, Debbie on camera. So what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to look at the camera, not at the screen. And we'll count 1, 2, 3 together. We'll freeze at 3. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely awesome.
So, Bharat, you will not be there from tomorrow.
For next 2 day I won't be there as I'm going to Bombay for a social function. So we'll meet on Monday.
Abhi, where do you stay?
Pardon?
Where do you stay now?
Surat,
Acha,
Gujarat,
nice.
Gujarat. Yeah.
I know
Mr.
Surat.
Bharat,
Bharat, Bharat,
I'm a
what you
I'm a
can do?
fan of your. Sorry, Pinaki, to interrupt you. I'm a big fan of. Just today, my sister visited Ahmedabad last week, so she got that pista ghari for me. I love ghari, and that too
Surat,
pista ghari.
Surat,
So when you
Surat
said
is
Surat,
famous for that gari. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to order it from you next time. And I'm in
Sure, sure.
Bombay. I'm in
Okay,
Bombay,
okay.
so next time when you're coming, I'm going to order it from you.
Sure,
Or you have
sure.
to send it to me. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sure,
Wonderful,
sure.
wonderful. Okay,
Okay.
Bharat, I have an option for you. Even if you don't attend the session, you can share a recording with us.
I'll try, but
As
not
Pallavi
sure.
did that day. As Pallavi did that day. You just
Hmm.
share a 2-minute, 3-minute recording on WhatsApp. That's it. audio recording.
If I get time, I will try to do
Yeah, yeah.
that. Will do it. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Right.
Bye. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Good night,
Okay, sir.
everyone.
Good night. Yeah.
Thanks, Pinaki.